What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm your host, Simon, joined as always by my co-hosts, Josh and John Luke. And joining us again today is the newest member of the Front Yard fam, Eagle Dan. How's it going, Dan?
Good. I'm just happy that I wasn't fired yesterday.
No,
well, today's a new day.
I was about to say you were on probation, but today we'll see how it goes. If you come in probation.
Yes.
If you come in last place today, Dan, I don't know what to tell you.
That's
man.
it.
All right, it's going to be rough.
The pressure's up now. All right.
Guys, we also have a very special guest joining us today. Excited to have him on the show. We've got John Lobb, aka Gridiron Skull 91 on Twitter. He's an analyst and writer with Football Diehards, Fantrax, and the NFL Draft Network Bible. What's up, John? Welcome in.
Hey, man, thanks for inviting me. I think you reached out to me about a month ago, and school just ended for me about a week ago, so it's a perfect afternoon. It's a little rainy in the Northeast, so nothing better than 3 o'clock playing a game show that I'm excited about.
A game about a game about another game.
Game. John, JL saying that, we have to say, I know he was going to say next if I didn't, because it's a game about a game about a game, he wanted to name our show Game Cubed. That was the original idea for our show. He claims I vetoed it, but I don't remember vetoing it.
Josh and Simon and Maria vetoed it and said I'm an idiot.
Now you're bringing me in here, and now you're saying I called you an idiot.
How is that not the name of it? That's the best idea.
I know, like a three-dimensional cube.
You're lying, I think, about this. I remember you bringing it up after the fact and being we're thinking about GameCube.
No, that's not how it happened.
Guys, we'll settle this on a video. We'll have a debate video where you guys can go head-to-head, and I'll mediate. But in the meantime, Craig is back, and he's ready to see these guys get schooled at poll perception. Also, Scott coming in here. The 20 comments ahead of him are cheated. Scott was first.
I got my shirt.
Yet again.
This is a good-looking shirt.
The fish.
And then Scott says, let me come on.
Maria calls Scott Fish the fish. She's like, why hasn't the fish invited me to Scott Fish Bowl yet?
We don't want you on our show. We're not inviting you on. We're never going to do it.
God, some people out here just pandering.
Just pandering.
I said we are not letting him on.
No, he's pandering to us.
Okay, yeah.
Trying to mooch off of our success. Boost his own credibility. He's a clout chaser. If Scott Fish is anything, it's a clout chaser.
He's
Scott's
sorry, Scott. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
We've all lost our invites.
Yeah.
I was going to say, all your invites have been rescinded.
I love the collective, just uncomfortableness of all four of you when I said that.
I thought it was.
Oh God,
John. The other day we were playing Quiplash on stream, and Scott came into the chat and goes, "Whoever comes in last, your Scott Fishbowl spot is rescinded." Just put it out there. Said you're out.
Otherwise, I'm looking forward to next year now. That's what he means. I lost, and I am no longer in Scott Fishbowl.
That's it. I mean, it was going to happen either way.
Yeah.
What's up, Cal? Welcome in. He said, "Let's go, FY fam."
I'm happy to see you, Cal, but I'm not happy to see FY fam.
Front Yard fam is what JL prefers. Then Anthony says, "Hey gang, happy Tuesday." Man, this week it feels weird. It does not feel like Tuesday. Jordan said, "Hey guys, did Josh get a haircut?"
I did, and Jordan. Yeah, okay, sure. Jordan, you're the only one that said anything so far.
Oh my God!
I wasn't gonna say it because I didn't notice.
Literally, Jordan, you're the first person to notice. Thank you, Jordan. I love you. You're the only one that cares about me.
Whatever.
And Cal said, Dan is a great addition to the squad. Agreed. Glad to have Dan as part of the squad.
Thank you very
and
much,
Anthony wants to know, is that a new Gridiron background? Or is that Gridiron background new? Or am I just an idiot? Or both? That background is
new. I did a little fancy moving around for a new look. No window in the background anymore. And then I had to kind of get decorative. It was a big plan. It took 4 weeks to work this out.
I've just hanging the shelves.
John, I get it. These jerseys have been sitting on my floor while I play in the rest of my office for 5 months. I'm trying to play in the rest of it, so I haven't hung them. But they're just sitting there. Swagman says, "I see a Dan here." Yeah, I spy a Dan.
Man.
Where?
And then Jordan says, "Boo, Maria and people that voted against Game Cubed."
We're gonna have a discussion about this GameCube thing after the show.
Listen up.
I cannot believe
football game show.
I cannot believe that's not the name of this.
All right.
I'm just slowly acquiring people onto our team who agree with me. so that I can win every argument.
That's the one criteria.
Yeah.
Michael Hicks says, "What's up, my man Dan?" We got Troy King says, "Yo,
Troy.
What up, Troy?
What's up, Troy? Welcome in." Oh, so the clout chaser himself, trying to ride our coattails, has decided to jump in here.
Oh man,
there he is.
There he is.
You can come on the show. You can come on the show.
I'm standing right now. I gotta get my desk turned down.
Not even pandering. This is a beautiful, beautiful moment. I missed your face, Scott. How have you been?
That's that. Well, you trying to get back in the league?
I see right through that.
Nice.
At least let me in one of those satellites, I guess. They sound like a good
I just want to play, man.
They are a good time.
The more leagues, the merrier, is in my mind. So it doesn't matter.
I agree. I agree.
Scott, how have you been,
John? Or everyone? But how's it going, John? Haven't seen you in a while.
I'm good. How are you, Scott?
I'm doing good. I'm looking forward to your annual Podathon appearance.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love that event. That's amazing. It's so much fun. What is that? The 5th, right? I think it's June 5th, right?
Yep. That's when it starts.
July 5th. Sorry, July 5th.
July 5th.
I was about to say June 5th. Did I miss it?
June 5th.
Already
No. Hey, once school ends, everything's a giant blur until I go back to school.
FY
Also, Cal has a new one for us. Cal says FY Fish Fam. Swamp in here. He says, "Who dat?" And he says, "No work because I'm sick." Hey, at least you're not at work. I'm sorry you're sick. And then he said, "But FYF is the best medicine."
Ooh, I like that.
We need that on a shirt. Then Sam said, "I see a Dan." Man, lots of people spying Dans today. So guys, keep your eyes peeled. It's dangerous out there with all these Dans running around. NBA Riggs is what up, beautiful folks, on this awesome stream. And then NBA said, "Any NFL news today or news you wish to see?"
That's an interesting question.
Aaron Rodgers on the Broncos, right? Am I right? John?
Yeah, baby.
Gosh, you panderer.
No, actually, that
Chris
would
Robin,
be so exciting.
That would be.
Chris Robin in here saying, "Good afternoon, boys. Did I hear clout chaser?"
Yeah, that was just the sound of Scott Fish coming in.
Craig says, "Hi, Jordan." And Jordan said, "Copying JL, getting that standing desk, Scott."
Yeah.
Just standing up over there. JL tweets about it once, and all of a sudden you show up with a standing desk.
We somehow got it the very next day. I haven't even gotten mine yet. I think you're muted, Scott. I can't hear you.
Oh, yeah, you're muted, Scott.
He was just making facial expressions.
Yeah.
J-Wall, I'm sorry you weren't first. Scott was first, as always. Yeah. And Maria saying the fish.
The fish.
And then Scott, whenever your audio works, NBA wants to know which Euro team are you championing for this year? If you've got one you're cheering for. I think we're still waiting on audio.
No Euro team.
No Euro
team. And I actually built my own standing desk.
Whoa. Okay, you got to one-up me.
I didn't get one. I built my own, but it takes a little bit more manual work to change. Yeah, and I have a treadmill under it, which is great.
Oh my god,
that's very like 2020 Office. Like, better have a treadmill in there. Like, are you sitting on a yoga ball right now as well? Like, whenever you do sit down, you sit on a giant exercise ball.
No, not quite, but it would help me lose a few pounds. I could lose a few pounds.
Scott, you look great. You look great, Scott.
Oh man, Josh.
I will say, actually, one piece of news that came out. It's not really news for the NFL, but it involves an NFL player, Frank Clark. It appears he got arrested with an Uzi in his car. You won't really, get into that, but yeah, very casual handgun that he likes to carry around with him, just for safety, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Not great for the Chiefs, but
yeah. No, it's not actually. But that's I think the one piece of news that kind of came out in the last day.
Anthony, with Scott crashing the FY streams, pretty epic. Not gonna lie, you're doing the whole tour of top tier fantasy football shows today.
Top tier shows, yeah.
Elite celebrity A-list shows.
I literally like an hour ago got off Fantasy Focus with Matthew Berry, and like that's the first time I've ever done that show.
He's been asking to come on our show, but we don't have the time for him.
Tonight I'm going on CBS. Monday I'm going on NBC, and right now I'm on Front Yard Fantasy. So like it's the big four.
One of these things is not like the other.
Very disappointing. top tier bread, and then just nothing in the middle.
No, it's amazing.
I heard you're doing a mock Scott Fishbowl draft tonight on the CBS podcast, right? I saw some things on Twitter where they were trying to get some contestants in, and it was kind of fun little game they were getting.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We got two people from Twitter are going to be mocking with the CBS crew, and me and professional wrestler Eric Young will be doing that.
Awesome!
Tonight.
That's
really
awesome.
cool.
That's pretty cool.
So that'll be fun. Yes.
That'll be awesome. Cal says, open invite to Ask DLF tonight, Scott. And then DJ will say,
what time is this tonight? Let me see. It depends.
Schedule.
Yeah. Let me
check the board.
Check the board.
Yeah, let me just put that in. There,
FYF greater than all of them, all due respect. No, do it with disrespect. And Jordan said Maddie Daddy and Bo. And then Anthony said Simon greater than Matthew Berry, greater than Field Yates, greater than Josh. Oh.
Perfect.
And then Jordan
put like a greater than
draft?
equal sign next to my name with Field Yates, but no, teachers that.
Jordan said, is this a mock draft or just a big tag team match, Scott?
It's both. It's both.
He's gonna join my I'm assuming he's talking about this one. Yeah, he's gonna join my team. We're resurrecting Team Pickle here.
That's what I was gonna say, Scott. If you're down to play, I'm gonna throw you on JL's team. He needs all the help he can get. And then we can jump into our game.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm so excited.
Let's do it. Guys, we are playing Poll Perception. John, you are the guest today. So what position would you like to go in? First, second, third, or fourth?
I'll go. Can I go third? Third.
There we go. Then you know what? The rest of the order, we're keeping it how it is. Josh, you're first. Dan, you're second. John, you are third. Scott and JL, you guys are going fourth. For those of you that have not watched, and Josh, I know you always forget the rules. Here are the rules of Poll Perception. I
do.
Sorry, Scott. We've got JL and the worst Poll Perception player in FYF history, Matthew Berry Game Changer Award winner, Scott Fish, on the team with him.
Should I put JL and James Roday's division, Scott Fish?
Oh, man. So how this game works is I found 9 polls across fantasy Twitter, Reddit, different places on the internet. And I'm going to ask one of you what percentage of people chose one side of that poll. So Josh, let's say I asked you what percentage of people chose Saquon Barkley over DeAndre Hopkins in Dynasty. You would give me an answer
like 70.
Like 70%. I would then ask the other teams over or under Josh's guess. The closer Josh is to the actual answer, the more points he gets. If you correctly predict over under, you get 2 points. You can also guess exactly right if you think Josh got it. That is the Queen Bee rule. Bonnie came in here and decided she wanted to take that. That's 10 points if you do that and end up getting it right. We'll do 2 rounds like this, everyone answering a question. And then in the final round, everyone writes down an answer. And whoever is the closest gets 5 points. Unless you hit it right on the head, you get 10. I'll keep track of the scores, though. So you guys just guess some numbers and we'll be good to go. Josh, you've got the first question. So we're coming to you first. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay. This is a dynasty league. Side A is Laviska Shenault Jr. Side B is Jalen Waddle. What percentage of people would prefer to have Laviska Shenault Jr. in this poll?
Wow. So talk about hyped up players. Shenault is getting some serious hype right now. He's been really the whole offseason. I think he's actually starting to get drafted ahead of DJ Chark even. In most drafts, which is fine. Jalen Waddle, rookie, a lot of talent. Like the situation actually on the Dolphins. This is a close one for me. It's a really close one. I think I slightly side the Jalen Waddle side actually. I think you can make an argument both ways though. If you want to have more production this year, I think Chenault's the way to go, but Waddle for the long term. I'll say that 54% said. I'm changing it actually. I'm going to say that 49% of people said Laviska Shenault.
49% from Josh, locked in, switched off of Scott's answer.
Yeah,
Dan,
that was literally my answer, which makes me think that if Josh and I are on the same page, I need to start worrying.
You're vibing. No, we're doing good. That's a good thing.
Dan, do you want to take the over or under of Josh's guess of 49%?
I will take the under on that. I think that Everyone thinks that Jalen Waddle is a shiny new toy. Everyone loves the rookies, rookie fever. So I think it is actually lower that they prefer that more people prefer Waddle over Shenault.
Okay, Dan taking the under. Jay Wall says Visca to the moon. And then Z2 also saying Scott has great history in this game. Yeah, Scott is part of the storied history of ball perception.
It is historic. Yeah, it is historic.
And Anthony said hashtag Team JL Fish.
Hell yeah.
I don't know why. I just don't like the sound of that. That sounds kind of icky to me.
What's the matter with
you? John, are you taking the over or under on Josh's guess of 49% taking the Visca side?
From my perspective, reading the Twitterverse, I think it's Laviska Shenault without a doubt. I think he's going to be like at 56% or higher. So I'm going to go higher here. The Waddle chat has fallen, and I think this Tua nonsense of the interceptions is scaring people off of Waddle. So I'm going Laviska.
We got over from John. Now, John, Luke, and Scott, what are you thinking here?
Well, JL, I thought like my initial instinct was 54%. And when Josh said that was his too, now I'm questioning my gut instincts on things.
I think we got to go. I think we got to go with your gut. I think your gut is right on this one. I think it's over too. Yep.
I think we have a 51% chance of being right if we take the over.
I concur. The math checks out.
Okay, they're locking in with the over. We had some guesses from the chat as well. Anthony said 55%. Z2 said 62. J-Wall said 51. Rocky with 47. Jordan with 41. Swamp with 48.
That's great.
Ampersand, and then he changed it to 48%.
Oh, there we go.
Doing that instead.
You got that.
We also got Dynasty Hot Sauce Pod in here. What up, turkeys?
Who are you calling turkey?
Up?
Turkey.
Welcome in. And then we got
chicken.
Husker DKB in here as well. Says thanks, guys. Love the show. Welcome in with
Husker,
a guess of 49%.
Yes.
Lining up with your guest, Josh. He agrees with you.
Go.
And Debooty 81.
Ooh,
Hi,
what
guys.
up, Debooty?
Welcome in.
Good to see you, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ready for the actual answer? Joshua, you ready?
I think so.
The actual answer, the percentage of people that chose Laviska Shenault over Jalen Waddle is 42%. 42%. So Josh, you were 7 percentage points away, Josh. So you get 3 points. And Dan, you were the only one to correctly predict the over-under. So you get 2 points for that.
I feel like the rookie hype. Maybe we underestimated the rookie hype.
Yep.
Oh, definitely. I did. Wow. I'm shocked.
Well, see, that's an interesting question because both these guys are uber hyped, right?
Wow.
They are.
Sorry, Scott, you were saying something?
No, that's good.
Oh, I hope I didn't
You're just scoffing at our incorrectness.
No, I'm scoffing at Twitter.
Okay, fair enough.
Me too.
After one question and a couple scoffs at Twitter, Josh is in the lead with 3 points. Dan has 2. John and JL Fish, you guys got 0 points. But Dan, we are on to you with your poll.
Can't wait till
Jordan
Mac Jones or Patrick Mahomes. Mac Jones will get 46%.
You're giving away my polls. Are you kidding me? Now I got to find a new poll. Swamp says, I'll take it. And Z2 said, Twitter is so bad. Debooty said, you didn't ask for it, but ****. Not sure.
I think he's talking about Debooty.
Oh, we got it. Didn't ask for it, but we got it.
Send it to your friends.
All right.
Dan, are you ready for your poll?
I am ready. Let's do this.
Okay. Yours, there's a little bit more going on. It's not a 1-for-1. This is a Dynasty 10-team, 2 super flex, 2 flex league. Okay. So you can start 3 quarterbacks in this league. Side A is Joe Burrow plus Jonathan Taylor plus a 2022 first. Side B is Aaron Rodgers plus Christian McCaffrey. What percentage of people chose side A in this poll?
Oh my God. A lot of moving parts here.
All right. So Joe Burrow coming off that injury, but he's still, incredibly young going into, his second year. Jonathan Taylor's the darling running back right now of fantasy and the 2022 first. Obviously, everyone loves those first round picks. Aaron Rodgers has a lot of questions going on with him if he's going to stay in Green Bay or go somewhere else like Denver. And Christian McCaffrey, is Christian McCaffrey. Everyone loves Christian McCaffrey, but he did get hurt last year. This is tough. And it's 2 super flex, you said, so 3 quarterbacks?
Yep.
Yeah.
First.
I think I'm in this league or something. I'm not sure. I'm in a very similar league to this.
I think that trade was offered to me.
I think I posted this poll.
Wait, I posted this.
I think people take side A 61%.
61% from Dan. John, are you going over or under Dan's guess of 61%?
I think the shiny object is Jonathan Taylor. And kind of the golden nugget, the cherry on top, is a 2022 first-round pick. From what I see, dynasty owners want the youngest running backs, and they love those first-round picks. So I'm going to go Burrow and Taylor and the 2020 first. And I'm going to say over 61%.
We got over 61% from John, JL, and Scott. What are you going with here?
What do you think, Scott?
I actually don't even think this is remotely close. So like I would put it at like 82%. So I think that like I get that trade. I'm hitting accept so fast. It's not even funny. The Burrow Taylor first side, I think it's got to be like 82% or so. It's an over for me.
This would be a very interesting poll if the first wasn't involved. Like just Joe Burrow and JT for Aaron Rodgers and Christian McCaffrey. I would be very interested. That's
fair. That's a lot more fair. Yeah.
I was gonna say 70 something. So like 7. I think 72 was the first thought that came to my mind. So we're in agreement. We're going over.
Over from John, Luke, and Scott. Also, Anthony wants to know, wait, where is JL's obligatory? How many people voted in that poll after he gets it wrong?
How many did vote in that poll? I just restrained myself.
Yeah, there were 7 votes in that last poll, JL, total.
That's solid.
And they were all me. So that was the sampling size. I completely fudged the results of all of these.
This one, there actually wasn't counts.
so many emails.
Some of these aren't even polls. I just made them up and made up numbers. So that's just so everyone's clear, I'm kidding. All of these have at least 550 votes. JL set the threshold at 600 and I moved it down a little bit. Also, Djibouti said, no, it's a link. Throw that in the Discord so we can see whatever it is you're linking us to, unless we don't want to see it. I'll have Josh put it down first.
Yeah, I got it. I like looking at those things.
Josh, are you taking the over or under on this one?
I agree with my fellow comrades here. I am going to take the over. It's the youth and just there's more pieces in that top side A. Christian McCaffrey is the biggest part of this, but Jonathan Taylor isn't far off. Side A.
There we go. Everyone's saying over. Dan locked in at 61%. Everyone else saying over. Jay Wall said 74%. Dynasty Hot Sauce Pod was 70%. Anthony 72%. Take it to the Hizzy 58, Rocky 57, Jordan 85, and Swamp said side B still has CMC.
Yeah,
so
I said 69%.
Automatic.
Yeah, you said 82.
I think Jordan's a lot closer.
Z2 said 57.
I still have CMC, so it's 69.
That's just like a magnet. Any poll with CMC, that side's going straight to 69.
And Husker DKB says 81%. And Maria, before I reveal it, saying everyone watching and playing along better have subscribed and liked. Guys, if you have not subscribed to our channel, that helps us out a ton. We're on YouTube at Front Yard Fantasy and on Twitch at Front Yard Fantasy. It means a ton to the show, and you can make sure you never miss another episode. I mean, how we've got John and Scott on today. Can you imagine if you weren't subbed and you missed this? Like, what a freaking show.
Who's going to be here tomorrow? Who knows?
I feel pretty dumb if I miss this.
Major FOMO.
Okay. And Husker seems to think you're right, Scott. Says Scott is right. Way over.
Way over.
Okay. You guys ready for the results? Dan, you ready?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. The actual percentage of people, I'm going to tell you anyways, that chose side A in this poll is 85%.
Oh, wow.
It was way over. Scott, you were 3 off. Jordan, you nailed it on the dot. Exactly right. So, Dan, unfortunately, you were more than 15 percentage points off, so you get nothing.
Great job,
all the
Scott.
other teams get 2 points. So now Josh has pulled ahead with 5 points into first. All the other teams are tied at 2 currently, 2 to 2 to 2 to 5. And, John, we are on to your poll, your first poll. Are you ready?
I'm excited, bro. But wait.
Let's do it. Okay.
I love the enthusiasm.
This poll asked, Who do you prefer in a PPR dynasty league? Side A is DJ Chark. Side B is Michael Gallup. What percentage of people chose DJ Chark?
DJ Chark and Michael Gallup. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
So it's been really negative coming out of the Jacksonville news sources for DJ Chark. He's coming off a bad year. If you're reading up, Michael Gallup's likely a free agent next year. So maybe he goes to a more advantageous landing spot. I think the Cowboys offense could be the best in the NFL if that offensive line stays healthy, knock on wood. If we want Dak to unlock CD, those linemen better stay on the field. I'm going to say it's Michael Gallup's side, but I do think it's close because Chark's such a big name. So I'll say 59% Michael Gallup.
So
okay,
Or do I have to say 41?
It's all good.
I have to 41% Chark.
41% Chark. Okay, that is locked in. JL and Scott, Team JL Fish. What do you guys think? Over or under 41% for DJ Chark?
That's an extremely good guess. That's a very good guess. I think.
What was the guess? 41% for Chark?
41. Yep.
Yeah.
See, and we're just sorry. I was finishing the email. We just need to get the over because I think it's over. I think it's.
Over too.
I think the Chark side actually wins this. So, yeah, over 41%.
I think like the analyst community, the Twitter analyst community, is much higher on Gallup than the general public. I was under the assumption that he was left for dead, and I think I posted a tweet that was like, "What are we doing with Gallup and Dynasty?" and was very surprised by how many people were like, "Oh, easy hold. Next year is going to be awesome." But I think most people are leaving him for dead.
Not me.
I think people are still a little bit hopeful for Sharks. So I agree with you, Scott. I would take the over as well. I think it's a good guess, though. I think 41% is where it probably should be.
Locking in with the over. Z2 coming in said, if you subscribe, you will get your own mock draft review. I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or not.
He's
very sarcastic.
Dragging you right now.
You know what? But last time
I'm here for it.
When we talked about his team, he did come in and say, thank you for talking about my team specifically. So maybe this is genuine. Yeah, you just had to wait 2 years for it. Josh, are you taking over or under on John's guess of 41%?
I like what was just said. I do think that people are going to pass this poll, and even more often than not, they're going to click on DJ Chark over Michael Gallup. It's a little too crowded there with Michael Gallup. And JL, you said Michael Gallup's an obvious hold. I agree. He is. It's because you really can't trade him for anything, right?
Yeah.
So, he is a hold in my mind. But
stop riding our coattails. Go under.
Yeah.
Has a lot of upside. Over.
Have your own opinion. Jellyfish.
I brought something to help your opinion. That's my goal was here. Yeah.
So Josh is copying shamelessly Scott and JL by taking the over.
No. That is never a good idea.
That's a really bad strategy.
I wanted to add to it.
What did the Jordan said earlier? He said,
where are you, Simon?
Oh, where am I? don't know. 1 second. He said, Scott and I are close. Oh no, I am in trouble.
Jordan and I are actually usually pretty close when we watch these from the chat.
Yeah, from the chats.
Yeah.
Both a bunch of cheaters.
So Josh taking the over. Dan, are you taking over or under John's guess of 41%?
I think it's actually really close. I do think that Chark has been dragged very hard lately, and that might swing people. So I'm going to go under.
Under.
Good game theory.
It worked last time.
Dan's taking the under. Yeah, that did work last time. We got some guesses in the chat. Rocky said 69%. Anthony with 93% A.
Wow.
Swamp said 74%.
Wow.
Oscar saying close, but Gallup.
Okay.
JL said Chark is a bum, but he probably wins this poll comfortably. 79%. Z2 is 66. Debooty81 says under. Okay. Hear it. Jordan said 69% Chark.
Yeah.
Anthony said no effing way, John. What are you smoking? Anthony did not like your answer.
Damn.
There's a lot of dynasty value with
This is a really divisive one. There's like a 60% difference between opinions.
I know.
I did not expect that.
The Booty said 60% Chark. Husker said 60% Gallup. And we got Rick Butts in the chat saying, damn it, I am late. What an awesome crew.
We're not
If
bad.
everyone watching, I just wanted to point everyone to the tweet Rick put out earlier today. He put out a tweet saying, if anyone's looking to get started in the fantasy space as an analyst, whatever your niche is, or if it's in video editing, to reach out to him or any of the other Roto Heat guys on Twitter. And I can't recommend it enough. There's very few people that I've interacted with that have been more helpful or willing to help you grow and learn than Rick has been. So I can't imagine a better starting place than with that Roto Heat team working with Rick. So if that's something you're looking for,
awesome.
Yes.
Awesome team from
Highly
top to bottom. Highly recommend if that's something you guys
100%.
are looking to get started in. Okay. The actual answer. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
The percentage of people that chose DJ Chark over Michael Gallup in a PPR Dynasty League is 62%. John, you were unfortunately off by more than 15 percentage points, so no points scored on that one. Josh and JL Fish, you guys each get 2 points. Josh, you are on fire so far, moving up to 7. JL Fish, you guys move up to 4. Dan and John, you guys each have 2 points, but everyone's within 5, so it is still a 1-question game. All you got to do is get within 5 percentage points, and that gap is closed up.
I'm just happy. I think JL and I hit our team record for points.
This is it. This is it. We made it, Scott. Team Pickle.
By the way, whoever made the cheating joke, I'm like, did you watch the last poll perception I was on?
I made the cheating joke
think I'm cheating
because
after watching that.
you
Very
last
bad at
time.
cheating.
Oh boy.
Oof. Jordan says,
I
find
was
someone
getting
that
a lot
looks
of
at you
heat
the
for
way
cheating.
Josh looks at Scott while he talks to him so he doesn't take away his Scott Fishbowl 11 invite.
Oh, I actually already did. I sent it to Maria. Was I not?
Honestly, well deserved. Maria deserves it. So if anyone's gonna get it, I'm happy it's Maria.
Wow.
Also,
so nice. So
what's
great.
up,
My
Burner?
niceness get me to keep it.
Yes. I saw that simple strategy there, that ploy.
Yeah, I was trying. It never works.
Welcome in, Burner. Glad to have you
Up, Burner.
here. And then Swamp said, so in a specific situation, doesn't tell us which specific one, but just the specific one, would y'all rather flex Chark or Gallup? So if you had to lock in your flex for next year, would you rather flex Chark or Gallup?
Chark.
Oh,
Give me
he's in
Gallup.
Chark.
Gallup.
Gallup will
Give
be
me
great
Gallup.
for the 3 games that you figure out that he's great in. I mean,
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
And
I
then
don't want to
EG
flex either
but
one.
he will win you those weeks.
We want to see what both of these guys are able to do once the season comes around. I think these two, especially more than most receivers, but I would rather take the upside with Chark.
John, which one of these guys are you flexing if you have to right now, Chark or Gallup?
Are you asking? I'm doing
Yeah.
Gallup.
Gallup. Okay, so we got 3
I'm all in
Gallups.
on the
And
Cowboys.
me too. Last year I projected all 3 of those receivers for at least 900 yards, and I'm gonna have a hard time not doing that again this year. I think they're all gonna eat in that offense. Maria said yes, so happy. And Rick said, Scott, don't let JL pick what percentage of people want to hook up with Thanos. Trust me. Yeah, JL really messed up that one. That was the picture he drew. It was way off.
You still got it right there. That's awesome.
Wow.
Okay.
You got to
I
frame
feel like
that,
you're
bro.
so
Yeah.
low on that too.
Apparently, like only 30% of people would choose Thanos to hook up with than Venom, and I don't even remember who the other one was.
Pennywise was the third one.
Pennywise
Oh,
the
wow.
clown. Yeah,
Wow.
Mr.
It was-
Bruce Willis the villain is apparently not very attractive.
That was a tiebreaker question. Okay, JL and Scott Fish, are you guys ready for your first poll?
Do it.
No, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Okay, your poll. 1 second, let me make sure I got the right one. Yeah, this is a
Apparently
dynasty.
not at a poll yet.
This is a dynasty league.
Okay.
The question is, which running back for dynasty? Side A, Chase Edmonds. Side B, Kareem Hunt. What percentage of people chose Chase Edmonds?
Simon wanted me to get this one, I bet.
Yeah, I did.
I did,
What do you think,
but I
Scott?
don't change the order. I don't change the order. I just let them go as they fall.
My initial instinct was something like 38%. I figure it's gonna land on the Hunt side, but
Yeah, I'm certainly on the Hunt side. I do not believe in Chase Edmonds at all, so I'm having a hard time figuring out like where I might divert, like where I might be dragging his value down, because I would probably put it even lower, like 18%.
I see the chat here. Jaywall also said 38%, and he also thinks
maybe we should trust you.
Reese's peanut butter cups are trash. No,
I don't endorse it. Team Pickle does not endorse that take.
I don't know. My initial instinct was 38%.
All right, let's go with that then, because I'm probably.
I feel it could be lower, but it's Twitter, man.
Let's
locking it in.
Let's do 30. No, if I change it, it's going to be exactly 38, and then you'll never let me live it down. So we're going 38.
38% locked in because Jail's scared of the consequences of changing it. Josh, are you going over or under their guess?
I really think that was a fine guess. I really do. But I'm going to take the under.
That's the thing. I was wondering if it was a little too high.
Yeah, I really think it's a fine guess. I think you just are slightly on the upper echelon of where it is, but I could be wrong. We'll see.
Josh locking in with the under. Dan, what do you think? Over or under 38% on the Chase Edmonds side?
I think this would honestly have been closer if Connor hadn't signed with Arizona.
100%.
But I think that realistically, this shouldn't even be anywhere close. So it's definitely under.
Under from Dan and John. What do you think? Are you going with these guys taking the under, or do you think it's over 38%?
I'm going to go with game theory here. I'm going to go over to try to get my 2 points and get back into this game. I'm at the bottom, so I'm going game theory.
I like it.
I love it when people come in playing game theory. That's the best. So we've got Team Pickle, Team Jailfish, Team Matthew Berry, Game Changer Award winner Scott Fish, and the other guy with a guess of 38%. Josh and Dan took the under, and John took the over. We have some guesses from the chat as well. Burner of Stones at 37. Anthony said 22. Z2 at 33. J-Wall also said 38. Hunt, sorry, I almost said Hunt.
Kareem Hunt in here.
A Dynasty Hot Sauce said Hunt 68%, so 32%. Rocky said 31. Edmund said 32. Swamp said 36. And Rick said 41. Jordan with 23. It looks like everyone's in a similar range to you. You've got tons of people in that same range. And we got Sal Leto in here saying, hi, everyone. What's up? Welcome in. And Jay Wall said, Scott, you get me. You understand his hate for peanut butter cups. Okay. The actual percentage of people that picked Chase Edmonds over Kareem Hunt in this poll is.
Oh. A little premature. All right.
What?
I just assumed we got it right.
I'm 100% clipping that and putting it on Twitter. Scott with the premature. Congratulations.
I'm like so sad to tell you now that it's 18% and you were 20 percentage points off. So you get no points. 18 percentage points. 18 chose Chase Edmonds. It is 18%.
That's lower than I thought it would be.
What did I say?
What did I say? You said 18, I think.
I said 18? Oh my god.
I don't want to I think that's what I heard. You might have said 19.
Scott, I can't ever talk to you again.
No, this is
now
terrible.
I'm never gonna let you live it down. I was worried about the inverse, but
I wouldn't have gone that low either. I would have probably said
I would have.
I never would have gone that
30.
low.
I probably would have said 30%.
Yeah, no.
It makes sense though. It makes sense.
I'm a freaking savant.
Yes,
Ricky Butt said
Just
18. What JL said. Jordan also said, JL, didn't you say 18? Z2
I forgot.
said JL
Honestly.
did say 18%.
Oh my god, it was.
You 100%
Stand up for your ideas, man.
I'm the jellyfish. I was dragging Josh for it. Freaking look
also,
at
what's up, Marty? Welcome in, Marty. Said, what's up, guys? First time
Marty?
here. I know Dan and John, and thanks, Scott, for the invite. Great show, guys. Welcome in, Marty. Glad to have you here.
At least we're not like that lob guy who went over 38%.
Game theory fails sometimes, right?
I thought game theory was supposed to be right. You're supposed to a beautiful mind it. Channel your inner Russell Crowe.
Guys, one round is in the books. Josh, you have a command. Actually, it's not that commanding, but you're in the lead with 9 points. Dan and JL Fish, you've got 4. John, you've got 2. But we've still got plenty of game left. It is anyone's game still. No one's pulled too far ahead. And Josh, we are on to your next poll. Are you ready? Let's do it. Your poll: Dynasty PPR side A, Elijah Moore. Side B, Tyler Boyd. What percentage of people chose Elijah Moore in this poll?
Oh my God. Reminder, Elijah Moore's a rookie.
I don't like this at all. No, I think that's a great point.
Rookie fever.
I like Tyler Boyd's talent more because we've seen it on the NFL field, but man, everyone's so down on Tyler Boyd because of Jamar Chase coming in there, and there's already T. Higgins there. Tyler Boyd's going to have a role this year, but I think people are just so out on Tyler Boyd, even for Dynasty. I think Elijah Moore is going to win this poll. I don't know if he should win this poll. I do think Tyler Boyd's a great talent, but I'm going to go with Elijah Moore here. I'll say... man, it's probably close. I'll say 54%.
54% from Josh. Dan, are you taking the over or under a 54% on the Elijah Moore side?
Rookie fever never fails. Over.
Rookie fever never fails. Over from Dan. John, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I have a real bad fever. I'm going way over. I think it's going to be like 65% Elijah Moore.
John taking the over and calling his shot with 65%.
I'm nervous.
The fish and his friend. Are you guys going with over
And
or
his
under
friend.
the guess? Over or under his guess of 54%?
Fish and friend.
Fish and friend.
Oh, man.
I think that this is a pretty even poll. I don't think people are going to vote that way, though. I think people are probably going to. I think the over is the safe bet here. And so
I was purposely letting you say what you thought first before you went. I didn't want to. I didn't.
So that I didn't just completely change my answer.
It's a joke. I agree. I think it's over. I don't want to talk you out of the correct answers anymore.
We're just doing this dance. Like whoever says it first is just going to be our guess.
Okay. Everyone else locked in with the over on Josh's guess of 54%. We have some guesses from the chat as well.
E53.
Did you say Jay Wall said 54% as well? Rick Butts was 62. Burner says 71. Z2 says 58. Rocky says 72. Jordan says 69%. And Elijah Moore to the moon. Husker saying over and his guess of 71%. And Anthony saying 75. Dynasty House says 78. And Swamp said 76.3% exactly is what he said.
Jay Wall guessed exactly on.
Oh, true.
He just heard your answer and put it in.
Yeah, of course.
And Rick says it's way wrong since Jay Wall picked the same number again.
You're probably right. Oh no.
The actual answer of people that chose Elijah Moore over Tyler Boyd is 69%.
Yeah.
Josh, you were
Jordan is cheating.
Jordan got a head on again. That's two in this game. But Josh, you get 1 point for being within 15 percentage points, and everyone else gets an additional 2. So you're gaining some ground on Josh. Josh, move up to 10. Dan and JL Fish, you guys each have 5. And John, you've got 3 points.
There's really only one explanation.
There's only one explanation for Jordan now. He's got spyware on Simon's computer. Watching
100%. He's got a Microsoft Surface. It's 100% spyware.
I hope he's not turning on my webcam randomly, because I'll tell you, this 1 hour of the day is the only hour I'm dressed in my office.
And not on the
toilet. Nice job, Jordan. Jordan said, I wanted to say 70, but always go with 69 if he's that close. You know what? That makes sense. Dan, are you ready for your next poll?
I am ready.
Okay. Your poll is a Dynasty League. Side A is Miles Sanders. Side B is Joe Mixon. What percentage of people chose Miles Sanders in this poll? This has 1,267 votes, and it's from Twitter.
This would be my question because I'm an Eagles fan. I hate Joe Mixon.
I love it when the questions kind of line up with who I want them to go to.
I think it's close. It's really close.
I think we just did a mock draft yesterday, and you got both them. I lagged out.
You did take
I got both.
Yeah.
I got both.
And they were close. You were the second overall pick, I believe.
Yeah.
And it was
back to back. Yeah, it was two picks apart. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Miles Sanders, 52%.
52% Miles Sanders from Dan.
Dang.
John, what do you think? Over or under Dan's guess of 52% for Miles Sanders?
My initial gut said 45% Miles Sanders, so I'm going to go under. And I'm going to base a little bit off of ADP. People seem to be picking Joe Mixon. I think he's getting a lot of positive press. I'll take under this one.
Under for John. JL and Mr. Fish, are you going with the over or under on Dan's guess of 52%?
All right, I wrote down my answer. So Scott, you go ahead and put yours first.
Okay, so I feel like I remember this poll though. So
actually,
I don't remember the numbers, but I'm fairly certain I remember Mixon winning the poll and someone quote tweeting it. I might be wrong on that, but because he said 52%, and that's what I vaguely remember, I would go under.
Okay.
But
Okay. I don't know if you can see this.
Can't read it.
no,
47%.
Under
It says under.
47%. So we're going under.
Okay, locked in with the under so far. Josh, are you following them or are you taking the over?
I am following them. Yeah, I'm taking the under here.
Okay, we've got 3 unders and a guess of 52%. We've got some guesses from the chat as well. Anthony said Dan will let his bias mess this up.
I think John nailed the breakdown of this, though. That's exactly what I was going to say. Is how I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think the ADP was a great way to go about looking at this, but we'll see if the people agree. You know what? Not everyone always agrees with logic in these polls. Z2 said 52. Swamp said 42%. Husker said 35. Jordan said 29. Burner said 35. And Marty said 45. Mixon, so 55.
Well, we all know it's 29% because that's what Jordan said.
Oh, and I missed some as well. He said 41.
Good point,
Rick
Josh.
said 43.
Wow.
And Anthony said 38%.
Lower than I thought.
Sanders.
Lower than I thought.
The actual percentage of people that chose Miles Sanders after 1,267 votes is 25%.
Wow.
25% Miles Sanders. Joe Mixon won in a landslide in this poll.
That's what I thought. I think it's the same poll. I think that's what I remembered.
Yeah.
Wow.
That seems a little far.
Is this the 550 one, Simon?
No, that over 1,000.
So this one has 1,267 votes. I said that like 5 times, JL. Come on.
Well, I don't listen to you.
You did.
I don't listen to you.
Honestly, I
Simon, from now on, if he asks again, change the number each time.
367. All right.
I'll just
Keep moving the number up.
Did you tell me the number? That's a lot of votes.
Z2 said reverse the answer, Dan.
What's the answer?
Dan on 25%.
Jordan was
based on 6,421 votes. Dan, unfortunately, you get no points for being 21.
I got that joke. That was good.
Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Everyone else, you get 2 points for correctly predicting the over/under. So, Dan, you stay put. Josh, you move up to 12. John, you are now tied with Dan at 5, and JL and Scott, you guys move up to 7 points.
Yeah,
so it's 12 to 5 to 5 to 7. Okay. And John, we are on to your next poll. Are you ready?
This is big. I'm ready. I was born.
This is your moment.
Ready.
Also, just a disclaimer about these next 2 polls. These are from Reddit, not from Twitter. These are from Reddit. Oh, no, so that if that changes the way you are giving an answer, I know the audiences are different. They may vote differently. So, John, your poll. This is Dynasty. They said, which wide receiver would you rather have? Side A, Tyreek Hill. Side B, DK Metcalf. What percentage of people chose Tyreek Hill?
These are good polls.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd rather have DK Metcalf, but I'm putting aside my DK Metcalf love. 2 Super Bowls back to back, highlight reel on ESPN. I do think he's the bigger name, so I'm going to go with Tyreek Hill. Now I have to figure out the percentage. Like, how much bigger is Tyreek Hill? I'm going to say
smaller, actually.
Yeah, he's much smaller.
58% Tyreek Hill.
58%. JL and Scott.
Guess, John.
Oh
I hate that
man,
guess.
that is a really good guess.
I hate
you
it.
guys.
Why do you hate it?
Because it's good.
It's hard. Yeah,
Oh.
good guesses. Good guesses. It's really hard to pick the over under because it just becomes difficult. I wrote down 52%, Scott.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm fine going under, assuming you meant under by this.
Yes. Yep. I think he went just high enough that I feel more comfortable going under.
Yeah, it's close though.
And it's extremely good guess though. I can see it being much closer to 50-50 than that. So
Give me
under
Tyreek
for
Hill
us.
all day.
But are you guys locking in with the under?
Yeah,
Yeah.
lock it in.
I just want to say you guys also very much so deserve each other on a team. Like the second he said or Tyreek Hill's the bigger name, you guys both immediately without hesitation said, actually, he's much smaller. Like at the same time.
Same joke. Exact same joke.
I was waiting for John to stop talking, but Scott jumped into it, so I had to.
Josh,
the
are you
further
going
into my 40s I get, the more I just don't care.
I just interrupt you with my jokes.
Scott, wait till you hit your 50s. You really don't care, brother.
I believe it.
Josh, are you taking over or under their guess or John's guess of 58%?
I don't know still.
Yeah.
I think from our mock drafts that we do, we see Tyreek Hill go in front of DK Metcalf pretty much every time, I feel like. But DK Metcalf's so young, and if we were talking mid-season, he would be the pick here. No, I feel like. I'll take the over. I'll go separate from you guys. I'll split it. I'll split it
Smart.
up.
It's
Josh taking the over. You've already split the room, John. Now we just got to wait to see what Dan says. Are you following Josh or are you following Scott and John Luke with the under?
I think Josh made an excellent point. Tyreek Hill's consistently the first wide receiver drafted in pretty much every single draft I've ever seen. So I'm going to go over.
Taking the over from Dan. So we've got Dan and Josh with the over. Scott Fish and John Luke with the contrarian under, and John locked in with a guess of 58%. We have some guesses from the chat as well. Rocky with 44%, Rick Butts with 58%, Anthony Leone
okay, I like that
with 68%, Z2 saying 74%, and Husker saying Cheeto with 65%. Swamp said 55.5%, and Burner said 55%.
I like
the
that.
actual
Burner
percentage of people that chose Tyreek Hill over DK Metcalf. Scott is like, I love it. Please give this one to me.
We got this.
The actual percentage of people is 50% on the dot.
Yeah!
They were 50%. So John, you get 3 points for being within 10 percentage points. And then
Yes.
you
Scott,
guys
the
get
only
2
thing
for
that
correctly
can
predicting the over-under.
explain the sudden improvement to our performance is all that time we spent in Dallas. That has to be it. We're on the same wavelength now.
chemistry.
I have been taking supplements though.
Oh,
Performance enhancement supplements.
Is it
I thought I noticed
Is it
something.
Prevagen? Is that the supplement?
Will help your results in pull perception game. That's what it says right on the bottle.
It's fully Russian.
It's working. Oh, man.
Well,
Wow, so
pass
it's
some of those over to
50-50? We didn't talk about that.
50-50,
It's
so-
50-50. Wow.
50-50.
I think that's
So
where
I
it
will
should
tell
be.
you,
I
not
think it makes
exactly.
sense.
One had 496 votes, one had 495. But
Okay.
so it was 50.
Round
like
it.
it was literally separated
Yeah.
by one vote.
Shock.
Over, yeah, and it was almost 1,000.
Don't do
votes
that anymore,
total.
Simon.
991 votes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, John, you made a bit of a comeback here. You've now got 8 points. JL and Scott, you guys have 9. Josh, you have 12. And Dan, you have 5. Dan, you need to get some points here on this last question. So
I'm
let's
about to lose my
do it.
job.
I forgot about that. You can't come in last, Dan.
And your SFB spot.
Anthony says it's 50% on this bogus poll, but every single draft has Hill taken first.
That's a good point. Is
Thank
that
you.
People probably behave a little differently on Twitter, right? Like they're not on the clock. They don't have to make the decision. So it's you probably have to take that into account when looking
And
at some Twitter polls.
This isn't only about startup value; it's about a trade. So like,
Yeah.
there's a little bit more moving pieces when we're talking about a straight up trade. Maybe this person's rebuilding too. They want a younger receiver, but I think Tyreek Hill should have been a little bit higher.
Yeah.
I'd take Tyreek Hill, but John, it sounds like you would have taken, or you would take DK Metcalf, right?
I'm a huge DK Metcalf, but I think he's the number 2 asset at wide receiver behind Justin Jefferson. I just think he's a monster. I don't think he can be covered. It's just the system. He's limited by that Seattle system. But, man, he's just unstoppable.
And he has Russell Wilson right now. So,
that's
a positive.
PK.
Z2 says, Josh, don't become the Sixers and blow a lead. Come on.
I'm getting flashbacks. Okay. Can't let this happen. It won't happen.
And then Swamp said, I thought this was on Reddit, not Twitter.
Reddit.
It is. It was Reddit. And JL,
good call.
JL and Scott, JL and the worst poll perception player in FYF history. You guys have the last poll before the final round. This one also comes from Reddit. Your poll is, I just lost it. Okay, here we go. Your poll is a Dynasty Superflex half PPR league. Side A is Cam Akers plus T. Higgins. Side B is Derrick Henry plus Michael Thomas. What percentage of people chose the Cam Akers and T. Higgins side of this poll? And John Luke, this one had 1,700 votes.
Got it written down.
I love when you volunteer. Only when there's a lot of votes. You volunteer the information. I don't have to
That
ask.
number's going to change if you ask, though.
Yeah. So how many votes, Simon?
1,200 votes.
Wow. That's pretty good, too. All right. What do you think, Scott?
I put down 42%.
JL doesn't like what he has. It is different.
It is different. I put 58%.
Oh, man.
You're on opposite side.
Dissension in the ranks.
I think Dynasty.
See, my instinct was that maybe Reddit wasn't so rookie heavy as compared to Twitter, but maybe it is.
Oh, it is. It is.
I think
maybe it's even more so.
I think that enough people.
How is that even possible?
I think I know, right? I think Michael Thomas and Derrick Henry are both being just discounted in dynasty drafts, and then you combine that with the Cam Akers hype.
I suppose that is fair. We're talking like in startups right now on safe leagues. We're talking 2 first-rounders and 2 fourth-rounders, basically. Like they're like
I don't know. Derrick Henry, I don't think it's going in the first, right? I don't think he is in anymore.
Akers is going like his RB9 or something. Right
yeah, he's back of the first, maybe like early second. Be my guess.
Yeah, I'm tending to lean more to your side now that I think about it more.
Do you want to take 58 and put it down a little bit to adjust, or do you want to keep it or go higher?
No, I'm fine with it. Thinking about how rookie heavy players are, and I would rather have the Akers Higgins side. I was just figuring people would want the sure studs, but man, because there's a lot of question marks there on the other side.
Yeah, I'm higher, I feel like, on Michael Thomas than most. Not on Derrick Henry, but Michael Thomas. And I feel like most people are just, because of the uncertainty as quarterbacks, situation and how he did last year, they're just putting him in the dust.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I think it's fair. The more I think about it, just the way these polls go, it's Akers and Higgins are going to be the sexier ones, so they're going to go over 50%.
Do you think 58, or should we go higher or lower?
No, that's fine.
All right, we're going 58.
58, and Scott sounds excited about it. That is fine. Josh, are you going over or under their totally fine answer of 58%?
I hate this. I hate this game.
Says the host.
You're about to lose your job.
That should be your marketing strategy.
I hate this game so much.
This is not fun.
No,
welcome to poll
if
perception. This game blows.
If I'm in a startup draft, I'm taking Cam Akers above Derrick Henry, but it's close. And I'm taking Michael Thomas above T. Higgins, and it's a little bit further away, I would say. I'm going to take the under. I think it's a very even poll, but I could be wrong, because T. Higgins and Cam Akers, again, like, they're young, they're great players, so I wouldn't fault anyone for choosing that side. I think this is a good trade. It's just, what are you looking for in your dynasty team? I'm still going to take the under.
Please,
Josh taking the under. Dan, what are you thinking here? Over or under their guess of 58%?
Well, seeing as this is my last day on the job,
with that attitude, it is.
Yeah. I think when Drew Brees retired, I think everyone just like assumed that Michael Thomas's legs fell off or something. I think that Cam Akers
He still has legs?
No. Cam Akers is pretty much the darling right now of fantasy football, so I'm going to go over.
Over from Dan and John. Where are you going here? You guys split the room with your guess. John, are you taking over or under? Who are you tailing?
Well, first, I got to give my support to Dan. I hope he remains on the show. I'm just putting my vote that he's on the show, no matter the outcome. But I wrote down 61. You probably can't see it. So I'm going to go over because that was my gut instinct.
Let's go,
I'm not
John.
going to go away from it. I'm going over.
John taking over. Josh took under. Dan also took over. And you guys locked in with a guess of 58%. We've got some guesses in the chat. Anthony said 56. Rocky said 65.
No, I don't.
Swamp said 54. Z2 said 54. Burner said 49.
I like that.
Hope we're getting
And
points.
Husker said under with 45%.
I like
Under
that, Husker.
45%.
Yes.
Yeah.
The actual percentage of people that said they would take Cam Akers and T. Higgins over Derrick Henry and Michael Thomas in a super flex half PPR dynasty league is 29%. 29% took the Cam Akers and T. Higgins side after 1,700 votes.
What?
Not even.
Hey, Scott. Don't feel
By the
too
way,
bad.
I love that it
You
says
won't
Superflex
forget.
on there for
Fine.
this one. What'd you
I
say?
know, right?
Yeah.
Just the
Yeah.
Superflex.
Wow.
Hey, you guys
Well-
remember when I guessed 18? That was good.
Even at 42, we don't get points on that. So
That's true.
even if we had guessed 42, so.
That one was like a straight. That was just like a bomb, like or a mine. Like there's no way anyone was getting that one right.
No.
I thought that one was
me.
interesting that after 1,700 votes, I guess maybe Reddit isn't
Reddit's
as
dumb.
rookie
Yeah.
obsessed. That was, and I think all the guesses in the chat show that most of us probably live on fantasy Twitter more than on fantasy Reddit. We're not in
And
tune.
just in reality, like
Yeah. Right. The real world.
yeah, 29%.
So-
This is a pretty even trade.
So I don't hang out on the fantasy Reddit stuff very often, but the times I have, it's to check out stuff Charch is having conversations with, and the dynasty conversations he has on there. Their mindset is so redraft minded, but in dynasty, it's so
Win now, right?
yes. That was more my concern, but then I don't hang out on dynasty Reddit or whatever it is, so I had no idea.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's
I-
that different.
I think in a startup, we could see Derrick Henry go above Cam Akers easily. And I'm not saying that's normal. I would take Cam Akers ahead of him, but Michael Thomas is going ahead of T. Higgins almost every time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So just thinking of that context.
How age would
Yeah.
Yeah. People hate old people.
Yeah.
Burner
But
said
you're supposed to
holy-
take into account age in a startup too, right?
that's
Burner
that's
said,
wild.
"Holy poop." Rocky said, "Wow, I overmessed the Akers hype." And Swamp said, "What are people on Reddit smoking?" Who knows? A whole
Something
variety of
good.
things. Guys, we are moving into our final question here. The score going into the final round: Josh has 14, Dan has 5, John has 8, and JL Fish has 9. Guys, everybody can still win. If you hit this exactly right, Dan or John, you guys are the overall winner if you nail this one on the head. JL and Scott Fish, you guys just need to be the closest and you will win. Josh, you've got multiple avenues to win here because you are in the lead. Oh, yeah, you'll be tied if you get it exactly right, in which case I guess I'll have to find a real quick tiebreaker poll or we'll just flip a coin or something. Okay.
No matter what happens, Scott, I'm proud of us. We gave it our all. We did
So,
it.
JL and Scott, how this is going to work is I'm going to have you guys reveal your answer first. That way you can talk it out a little bit. Everyone else, write your answers down on a piece of paper if you have one available, and then I'll have you reveal them in order. So, JL and Scott, you guys are going to go first after I reveal this poll. Everyone else will give their answers afterwards. This final poll is a dynasty league. That's all the context given. We're back on Twitter. Side A is Jonathan Taylor plus a 2023 first. Side B is CeeDee Lamb plus J.K. Dobbins. What percentage of people chose side A in this poll?
I don't know.
And the silence while everyone
I
thinks.
don't know.
Oh, wait. So, they're going to show theirs first, and we're going to how are JL and Scott going to do?
They're going to go first. So I'm going to let them go first and they can talk between each other. And then,
okay.
and then we'll go in order through you guys.
Sounds good.
But everyone have it
Should we
written
already
down.
like-
That way.
I'm writing.
Perfect.
We're guessing the John Taylor side.
Yes.
Right.
What
Side
percentage
A.
of people chose that side?
StreamYard needs like a breakout room feature.
So can JL and I talk right now?
Yeah, you guys can
yet.
talk. Okay.
Well, you can. Yeah, sure. It's
guess,
going to give
yeah.
us something right now, but if you want to talk in a minute, you can too.
It's fine.
I've
I mean,
got
I wouldn't
down.
advise following anything that we say.
Yeah, really. and I started writing my number down thinking it was a 2022 first, so now I got to mentally adjust.
Oh, true.
We got some guesses coming in the chat. While you guys are coming up with your answers, I want to remind everyone watching, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, it means a ton to us to hit that subscribe button. We're on YouTube at Front Yard Fantasy. And if you hit the notification bell as well, you'll get a notification every day when we go live at 3 p.m. Eastern time, playing games like this one, brackets, tiers, some fantasy quiplash every once in a while as well. And if you don't know what Fantasy Quiplash is, we had a great episode of Fantasy Quiplash last week with Eric M., your FF coach. So go check that out if you want an intro to it. He was
since then I've been like I have this like hankering to play Quiplash again.
I know
like
that one.
Such a
that
fun
one was
episode.
so good. That one was phenomenal.
I was just giggling the whole time.
Okay, let me know whenever you guys have your answers.
Oh, and hit thumbs up too. That helps us.
All right. I got mine.
Everyone good?
I'm ready.
Okay, JL and Scott, what are you guys thinking?
All right, Scott.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
You go first this time.
All right. I think it's going to be on side B. And now the question is how far. And I think it's pretty considered. I think Dobbins is probably a second. We don't know if this is super flex. CeeDee Lamb is probably second or third in non-super flex. JT is a first round, so 2 seconds for a first, and then you get the 2023 first. I feel like is where it sort of loses steam. Like it's valuable, but not quite as much. So I put down 36%.
Oh man. Okay, I put 44%, but I wondered if it was too high. So
Meet in the middle.
Yeah, I think we should meet in the middle
40.
somewhere. Yeah.
All right, Simon, 40.
I'm excited to show mine. Am I up next?
Locked in?
Yep.
You are up next, Josh.
Oh,
36% from
Yeah.
Josh.
Let's go,
He said exactly what Jail would have said.
Eagles.
You guys are in.
I just punched
And
the game.
Dan is smiling up
Okay.
there, which makes me think he's got. Dan, do you also have
coming in the right
36% written down?
Not even close.
There's no way.
78%.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
my. I can see it.
78%.
Jonathan
from
Taylor's
Dan.
hype is
JT Love.
through the roof to
And
the
the
moon.
first round pick, everyone loves first in 2023 draft is
That's true.
loaded.
If
It-
it would
it
be
is.
if it was
Loaded.
2022, I think just people would get more excited about that. But
Yeah, it's still in the future. You still got to wait a year or two, but you're right. It is fully loaded.
So Dan took 78%. Team J Fish took 40%. Josh with 36%. John, what are you locking in with for this final question?
I can't believe it. I put 40%.
Oh,
Okay, they both put.
Come on, high number. I
40%
need a high number.
Exactly.
okay.
Okay. The actual
What was
percentage
Josh's
of
again?
people.
36.
Josh was 36. He said
oh
what
my
you would have
God,
said.
Josh, I hate you.
Dave said 32%. Z2 said 41%. Also, welcome in, Dave. Glad to have
What
you
up,
here.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Z2 said 41%. Husker said 22.
Wow.
Rocky with 44. Jordan with 57. Rick with 54. Burner
It
with
really-
57.
It really sucks that John put the same answer as JL and Scott because it
Man.
cancels out one of my avenues to win. JL.
Oh, no.
Never mind. I digress.
Kids on Avenue. Marty said 37, and Swamp said 51%, and J Fuse 2 said 34%.
Side B.
The actual
It might have been
percentage of
Jasper.
people that took side A in this poll, that took Jonathan Taylor and a 2023 first over CeeDee Lamb and J.K. Dobbins is 36%.
Oh.
on
No
the
way!
dot.
On the
Josh,
dot.
you got it.
Oh. Josh,
It is 36.
do we,
The two people, I feel kind of bad.
Can we just
JL,
say-
we both said 36%.
Dale got that nailed that question again twice in the same game. Dale got the right answer.
And they're both variables of 9, 18, 36. I like
wasn't
working
even
at 9.
close to the outcome. Holy Josh!
Oh, hey!
Thank you for tuning in to Front Yard Fantasy. We will be back never. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Yeah, this was my biggest win ever by far, for sure.
Dave said, wow. And then said, Swamp said, hey, let's go, Josh. Awesome, Josh. And Rock said, Jail missed his chance to be on the nose again.
Twice.
Josh outscored the rest of us combined.
So at 2:05 p.m., JL shot me a message with the link to this that said, come play on my team.
Yeah, I think you have what you wish for.
Now, JL, out of all the DMs you sent, how does that rank on the ones you regret the most?
No regrets.
It's up there.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Yeah, I was saying.
I was gonna lose either way, Scott. You overestimate my ability to not self-sabotage.
Place, man. We got second place.
You did get second place.
And even if you guys both said 36, we would have both said 36. We got 10 points. And yeah.
It was a good guess, Josh. Well done.
Still won. And John and JL and Scott, usually 99% of our games, that answer is enough to win the last round, being 4 percentage points off. But really? Josh has had to come in and nail it on the head. Yeah, that is a game-winning answer.
It's ruthless.
We played this at least once a week since September, and then before that, it was like similar. We played it since March, and I've hit it on the head once, and today I would have hit it on the head twice. In that whole time, I hit it on the head once, and then this freaking today.
No
guys,
regrets.
Scott, John, thank you guys so much for coming on and playing with us today. Guys, if you do not follow John on Twitter, I don't know what you're doing, but go ahead and go do that. His Twitter bio or his Twitter handle is right there below his name. It is Gridiron Skull, like Scholar, but without the AR and then 91.
Great.
And if you don't follow Scott Fish on Twitter, his handle is the worst pole perception player in FYF history. So go him over there. John, where else can people find you? We mentioned some of the networks you're a part of at the beginning of the show, but where else can people find your work, man, if they're looking for what you do?
Well, over the summer, the best place to find my stuff is on Fantrax. I'm doing all my college fantasy football stuff right now. And please meet me at the Fantasy Football Expo. We're having the first ever live college fantasy football draft that I know of. At least I've never seen another one in my 12 years. So it's going to be.
You're only 12 years old?
Yeah, it's going to be on Twitch, YouTube, all the spots, obviously on Twitter. But yeah, catch me out there. I'll be there Friday to Monday morning, I guess. So I'll be there for the whole show, but the draft is on Saturday.
Perfect.
We'll be there.
We will be there, and we'll come find you. And everyone else there, come say hey to all of us there. Scott, are you going to be there? Oh, sorry, he changed his name. Shut It Simon. Will you be there?
I love that. Shut it, Simon.
That's actually an upcoming SFB T-shirt. It's going to say "Shut It."
Yes.
Simon.
Oh my God. I will buy the entire stock.
I would wear it every day. Honestly, I tell myself that multiple times a day.
All of my family and friends will get that shirt for like the next 10 Christmases.
Yep.
Dan,
I feel like I found a little niche market.
I love you.
Yeah.
To send shirts to.
Trading makes fantasy fun, Dan. Just for Dan. Yeah.
Just for Dan.
Trading does make fantasy fun. And Dan, or AKA Fired, you can change your name back. We'll give you another shot tomorrow coming back on. Not Fired because Josh loves me. So you got Not Fired because Josh loves me and Shut It, Simon. Guys,
wait, so Scott, are you going?
I am going to the expo, by the way. I have not been, but I am going. I'm going to be hosting the second ever college fantasy football draft the next night. No, I'm just kidding.
Do it the night before he does. Do it.
Oh yeah, I'm going to come in a day early just to do it.
He's never seen such betrayal in all of his 12 years of life.
Okay, guys. Well, if you want to catch any of those college football drafts, check them out in Canton. Scott's is about 24 hours before John, so then just look for John's announcement on when that is. And then, you can check up 24 hours early.
Actually, I'm just we're gonna start at 10 minutes earlier.
10 minutes early.
Just get it started.
You don't even need to finish it. You did it,
Yeah, you got it.
He'll have signs. They'll say the first ever, and I'll make a copy of it and put under the real first ever.
Send John
we'll be on the other side of the room.
I have to mark it out and then write in second on top.
It's gonna be great.
That's beautiful. Z2 said, "Shut it, Simon" is a new division.
Would love it.
Maria said, "Great show, everyone." And Rick said, "Are we getting Simon drunk Friday and getting him a tattoo on his face? I will do irresponsible thinking, but I will not get a tattoo. You're gonna have to put a tattoo on my face while I'm sober. But that's a possibility. So
that's also not very hard to convince him to.
Yeah, it's not hard to convince me to get a new tattoo, but just don't do it.
Challenge accepted.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much again, everybody. This was an awesome game of Poll Perception. That's it for us today, though. Anything else, guys, before we jump off? John, Scott.
Just thank
Does
you,
Maria
gentlemen.
actually won an SFP?
Thank you, John. It's awesome.
Thanks, John.
Joe, did you hear Scott's question?
No, I had 2 people talked at once. What'd you say, Scott?
Oh, Joe, what did John say? I didn't hear him because, like, at our age, we just talk. So
Yeah.
At 12 and 40.
I don't have much time left. I got to get all the words out.
Jesus.
Scott, if you're open to adopting, then my new name will be JL Fish.
Nice. No, I asked Maria actually wanted in. There is another spot open in that James Roday division, but I heard she hates him.
Yeah, she's not the biggest fan of James Roday.
Gotcha.
She's definitely not really jealous that I'm playing with him this year.
Oh, gotcha.
She would like that.
Okay. All right. We'll see.
We'll see.
Maybe if Josh
if you win the tomorrow's game, whatever it is.
I don't know if you heard me earlier before you joined the stream, but she calls you the Fish. That's how she refers to you in all these stories.
A lot of people call me Fish. Not the Fish, but a lot of people call me Fish. It's pretty common.
The
Fish.
It's like the Ohio State University. The Scott Fish. Maria said, "Hey, don't you believe JL? Just letting us know she loves James Roday."
I'm a dirty liar.
Guys, we are out of here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Scott.
I was going to say, why don't we have Maria come on against JL and they play for that spot to play with James Roday?
Thank you for tuning into FYF.
We are setting up a relationship showdown between JL and his girlfriend to get to play in the Scott Fish Bowl. James Roday.
Competitive. That will not go well.
We'll have more details about that tomorrow, but until then, we're out of here. Tune in tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time to play some Fantasy Horse. John and Scott, thank you so much again. Dan, Josh, JL, love all you guys. We are out of here.
I love you guys.